See me play on my drum. Playing drums is lots of fun with a duh, 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 duh. See me play upon my drum. Hello, wonderful parents. It's so good to have you here. I know some of you must have bought my ebook, which is The Parent Teacher, a complete guide to homeschooling your child. And I promise that I'll be doing week 1 video for the lessons. So this video is for the children in playgroup. That's children between the ages of 1.5 years to 2.5 years. We'll be covering subjects like literacy, sensorial, and numeracy. The first subject to be covered is literacy. For week 1, we'll be looking at revision of last term's work. And then the child should be able to sound his or her letters A to E at the end of the week. The child should be able to do the actions for the sounds A to E, and then the child should be able to relate these sounds to objects at the end of the week. So let's get started. For the activities, I'll be needing flashcards. Flashcards, I have the flashcards here. This is the flashcard for the sound A, a flashcard for the sound B, the flashcard for the sound K, the flashcard for the sound D, and the flashcard for the sound E. If I don't have flashcards and I have stencils, I can also make do with stencils. The stencil for A, B, K, D, E. What if I don't have flashcards and I don't have stencils? Does that mean I wouldn't be doing any activity this week? Of course not. I can make do with cutouts. So all I need to do is write the sounds out on a plain sheet of paper and then cut them out. So I have the cutout for A, cutout for B, cutout for K, cutout for D, and cutout for E. The first activity we'll be doing is random identification of sounds. Random identification of sounds. And for the essence of this video, I'll be making use of the stencils. You can use the stencils, you can use the cutout, you can use the flashcard, whichever one you have available, any of them can serve. I'll be using the name Raymond for the essence of this video. So the child I'll be working with is Raymond. I have my stencils here. Raymond, can you show me the sound A? And then I'll wait for Raymond to touch the sound. Raymond, can you show me the sound E? Wait for him to also do that. And after doing that, I shouldn't forget to commend him. Great job, Raymond. Can you show me the sound K? And then Raymond touches K. Can you show me the sound D? I'll wait for Raymond to touch D. Can you show me the sound B? I'll wait for him also to touch it. Kudos to you, dear. I want to place the sounds randomly and see if he can still identify his sounds and show them to me. Can you show me the sound K? Great. Can you show me the sound B? Super you. Can you show me the sound E? That's lovely, dear. Can you show me the sound A? And can you show me the sound D? Great job, dear. I'm so proud of you. I'm done with activities for the first activity. I'll be moving over to the second activity. And for the second activity, I'll be doing the actions for the sounds A to E. I have my stencils also. So I would all need to show the child the stencil. Can you do the action for the sound A? Action for A revolves round ants crawling up your arm and then you're weaving it out. So we're going to weave the ants off our arm. Action for a. Action for a. I can't see it. I can't see it. I can't see it. Action for a. Action for a. I can't see it. I can't see it. Action for b. The action for b revolves around a child or a young man playing a baseball game, and then he's holding his baseball bat and then hitting the baseball. So it goes this way. Action for b. B. Action for b. B. Action for b. B. Can I see it? B. Can I see it? B. The next sound is k. What's the action for the sound k? The action revolves round someone clicking castanets. Action for k, k. Action for k, k. Can I see it? K. Can I see it? K. The next sound is d. What's the action for the sound d? The action revolves around one who is beating a drum. So can we beat a drum? Action for d, d. Action for d, d. Can I see it? D. Can I see it? D. Lastly, we'll be looking at the air sound. The action revolves around one who is breaking an egg and turning it into a pan. Action for air. Action for air. Action for air. Can I see it? Can I see it? We're done with activity 2. We're done with the second activity. We'll be moving over to the third activity. The third activity will be relating these sounds to objects. We will be relating the sounds to objects. So what I'll do, I'll pick up the sounds and give them to Raymond. And then I will tell Raymond to place the sounds to the appropriate objects. I'll only need to help him or assist him a bit. And so, Raymond, what sound is this? I'll wait for him to say it. I have my objects, and so I will place my objects on the rug, on the floor mat, on the floor or on the tile, and wait for Raymond to place the sounds or relate the sounds to objects. Raymond, what sound is this? I'll wait for him to say. Great, Raymond. As in, I'll hand the sound over to him so that he can place it at the appropriate object. As in apple. Kudos to you, dear. What sound is this, Raymond? B. Great. I'll give him the sound and tell him to place it close to the appropriate object. B. As in bag. What sound is this, dear? K. Great. K. As in have it and place it to the appropriate object. K. As in cat. Great. What sound is this? D. I want you to have it and place it to the appropriate object. D. As in dog. What sound is this, Raymond? E. As in what? Can you place it to the appropriate object? Egg. Once he's done, we'll ask him to clear up the objects, put them back in the tray, and then take out the stencils. Our objective for this week is to help Raymond recall what he learned last term, which was second term. So, at the end of this week, he's been able to remember identifying the sounds A to E. He's also been able to remember the actions for the sounds A to E and then relate these sounds to objects. I will not be saying bye until I do the rhymes for these sounds below. Here is the sound A. Ants, ants, ants on my arm. Ants, Ants, ants on my arm, ants, ants, ants on my arm, they're causing me alarm. Ants! B. Bring your bat and bring your ball. B. B. Bring your bat and bring your ball to the park to play. K. We are clicking castanets. K, k, k. We are clicking castanets. K, k, k. We are clicking castanets. Clicking castanets. We are clicking castanets. K, k, k. D. See me play on my drum. Playing drum is lots of fun with a d, 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 d. See me play upon my drum. Eggs in the pan, eggs in the pan, eggs in the pan, crack the eggs like this, I'll be moving over to numeracy. For week 1, the child has to do the revision of last term's work. At the end of the week, the child should be able to count numbers 1 to 10 orally and then identify numbers 1 to 5. I have my flashcards here, I have my stencils here, and I have my number cutouts here. So if I don't have the flashcards and I don't have stencils, I can make do with number cutouts. All I need to do is just write the numbers on a sheet of paper, cut out. It's just for the child to have it, hold and see the numbers. I have my chart here for numbers 1 to 10. So I will be counting with Raymond, but before I count with Raymond, I will count first. Raymond today will be counting numbers 1 to 10. I know you can count numbers 1 to 10. Now I want you to listen as I count numbers 1 to 10, and then you will count yours later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 0, 10. If I'm counting on the board, if I've written these numbers on the board, I would need a pointer. I could use a small ruler, I could use a colored pencil, I could use a pencil, I could use a biro to touch the numbers while I count. Now Raymond, your turn. Can you count these numbers? I want you to count the numbers while clapping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 0, 10. You can also count the numbers while punching the air. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 0, 10. All these activities are just for the child to have fun while counting. We can also count with rhymes. Let's count with rhymes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The 1 to 10 song. The 1 to 10 song. The 1 to 10 song. We're done with activity 1. We're moving over to activity 2. What do we have for activity 2? Activity 2, Raymond has to identify his numbers randomly. And so, I'll be using the number cutout for this exercise. I'll move this aside and then place these numbers randomly on the rug, on the tile, on the floor, on the table, wherever. It just has to be a plain surface. It could also be on the wall. Raymond dear, can you show me number 2? I'll wait for him to show me number 2. And then I'll commend him. Great job, dear. Can you show me number 5? Kudos to you. Can you show me number 3? Yeah, have you seen it? Great. Can you show me number 1? Kudos to you, dear. Can you show me number 4? Great job. You have done well. You've been able to identify numbers 1 to 5 randomly. You could also place these things on the wall and ask Raymond or ask your child to identify the numbers. After doing that, place them in mixed form again and tell him to identify the numbers. Once he does this severally, he'll be able to know his numbers and wouldn't mix them up. Activity 3. The child is going to identify his numbers and try to stroke or write strokes in relation to the numbers. So, I have my flashcards or my cutouts. I'll place them down randomly also. Good. Can you show me number 1? I will also have a paper and a colored pencil for this activity. So before I tell the child to show me a particular number, I have my paper, a plain sheet. Can you show me number 1? Good. Now I want you to watch me as I draw 1 stroke. 1. And then I place it close to number 1. Can you show me number 5? Number 5. I will want you to watch me as I draw 5 strokes, and then I'll give it to you to place under number 5. Join me in counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you have it and place it under number 5? Great job, dear. Can you show me number 3? Number 3. Watch me as I count 3 strokes. And when I'm done, you place it under number 3. 1, 2, 3. Can you place it under number 3? Good. Can you show me number 2? Number 2. I'll write out 2 strokes. 1, 2. Can you place it under number 2? Good. Can you show me number 4? So I'm going to write out 4 strokes, and then I'll hand the paper over to you to place under number 4. Will you be able to do that? You've done so many. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why don't you help me in placing it under number 4? Kudos to you, dear. I'm so proud of you. You've been able to identify your numbers. Great job. I want you to pack these things and place in the tray. Please always ensure that the child packs up whatever materials used. This will further help the child to be able to keep his environment clean. Thank you, Raymond. So today, we have been able to randomly identify numbers 1 to 5. And then we've been able to count our numbers 1 to 10 already. I'll be moving over to sensorial education. I'll be revising with Raymond what he learned last term, which was second term. And for our revision, we'll be taking shapes and colors. At the end of the week, Raymond will be able to remember the shapes and colors he learned last term. We'll be starting with shapes. I have my flashcards. I have crescent, circle, and star. These are the 3 shapes we'll be revising. In case flashcards are unavailable, we can use cutouts. How do I make these cutouts? You draw these shapes on a sheet of paper and then cut them out. Here is a crescent, here is a circle, and here is the star. Raymond is going to identify these shapes independently. So I'll place the shapes randomly and ask him to identify. Can you show me circle? Circle. Great job. Can you show me star? Star. Can you show me crescent? Crescent. Here is the star shape. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Raymond, I want you to join me. How I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are. Here is the star shape. Here is a circle shape. My circle shape is round. My circle shape is round. I know my circle shape is round. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. And here is the crescent shape. It looks like the moon. Crescent. It's called crescent. We are done with activity 1. We'll be moving over to activity 2 and we'll be treating the colors. Last term, Raymond learned 3 colors. He learned 3 colors last term. He learned yellow, blue, and red. If I don't have these flashcards, I can improvise. How do I improvise? I get a crayon. I color on a plain sheet, an A4 paper, white. I color it and then I can cut out anything I want to cut out. I decided to use a poster color. I painted a white paper and then I cut this out. It looks like a splash. This is for color blue. So if I don't have the flashcards, I can use this to teach my child colors. I cut out color red and I have color yellow. So you can either use a poster color or a crayon to paint or color a white sheet of paper, cut out anything you want to cut out and use it in teaching colors. If I don't have this, I can make use of colored pencils. I have my colored pencils here, red, blue, and yellow. I can also make use of balloons, red, yellow, and blue. So any of these can be used to teach my child colors. I'll make use of the color cutouts. Now Raymond is going to identify his colors randomly. Raymond, can you show me color yellow? Can you show me color yellow? Color yellow. Can you show me color blue? Color blue. Can you show me color red? Color red. Great job, Raymond. You've done really well. I could make use of the balloons. Can you show me color red? Color red. Can you show me color blue? Color blue. Can you show me color yellow? color yellow. We are done with randomly identifying the colors. We're moving over to activity 3. What do we have to do in activity 3? Activity 3 entails that we do a collage of the shapes learnt. How do I make my collage? We're doing a paper collage, and so all I need to do is cut bits of paper. I'm doing a red paper collage on the circle shape, the blue paper collage on the crescent shape, and the yellow paper collage on the star shape. If I don't have these colors of papers, like I said, we can always improvise. I get my crayon, I paint a white paper, I cut it out in bits. I've gotten my yellow paper. I can use a red crayon, color a paper, then cut it in bits. I have my red paper. And then I can cut out blue papers too. Or paint a white paper, cut out in bits, and then I have my blue paper. That is how I got this collage. Although these are actual papers, these are actual colors of papers, but I decided to use something I colored. This yellow here is what I colored. I got a white paper and then I colored it with a yellow crayon, cut in bits for me to get this out. So you can always improvise so that the child can have these activities, do these activities and have much fun while learning. So after cutting in bits, this is what I have. So I have my papers. This is an improvised paper. And this is an actual blue paper. So I have my papers and then I have my shapes. I draw out my shapes on an A4 paper. After drawing out my shape, I get a gum. And then I put the gum on the A4 paper and ask my child to stick the paper where I want him to stick them to. So what I do is, I want you to stick the paper here. I've placed gum here. I want you to stick the paper here and then wait for the child to stick it. It doesn't necessarily need to be perfect. It's a child's activity. So anyhow he or she does it is acceptable. The fact is that the child is trying to stick the colors onto the shape. And then once the child is done with the activity, you can now ask, what color of paper is this? What shape is this? What color of paper is this? And what shape is this? What color of paper is this? And then what shape is this? Once the child is done, you'll be able to know if the child can still remember his colors and shape. So at the end of the week, Raymond has been able to recall what he learned last term. Colors red, yellow, and blue. The shape, circle, star, and crescent. So parents, you can make use of these activities when working with your child. It's not overwhelming, it's not difficult. Just try to improvise materials, make it fun-filled for the child, and the child will definitely learn while playing. So this is just how other weeks will run. You look at the guide to activities and then get the materials ready before you start teaching your child. I would want you to drop your comments below and I will try as much as possible to give answers or reply to each comment.